Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis,
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Back to throw now on first down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
10 touchdowns on the season for him, and I don't know whether these goals are written down. I don't know whether they're discussed amongst the team, but I do know this. Every guy who touches the ball as a ball carrier thinks 10 touchdowns is a nice round goal to try and reach in a season.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Knight. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. That's Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. CD. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence, left side here, taken in by Metcalf. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Indy. And even 60 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Back to throw here. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. The Giants trying to keep hope alive, and at 7-5, they're still right in the mix for a playoff berth. From there, we head over to Detroit to check on the Lions at home, Ford Field, and they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. The Lions have already been eliminated from playoff contention, but they do get a rare victory to push them to 3-9. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Burrow, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that out.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. Completes this one to Meredith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly they get to the line. They'll run on first down. McMillan. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On second down, McMillan, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, McMillan, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Gets it to Meredith, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll drop to throw. Flushed up, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. On third down, Knight. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds his man. Complete. That's Knight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Foreman, draw play. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 2nd down and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have made it a 1. The Colts come to the line.
Here we go. Look at my team.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. On 1st down, McMillan. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll keep it on the ground. McMillan, he'll get this down to the 38. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 31. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They run the counter. McMillan. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Up the middle they go. McMillan. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal now as they look for that final dagger. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. McMillan, and he takes it in for a Colts score. A 5-yard. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Well, it wasn't all. Pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with them. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Got it complete. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Knight. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
today.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
They'll roll him out right.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. It's second down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. The receiving totals for Meredith in last week's effort: 6 catches, 94 yards, and a score.
And when it comes to individual numbers, he's leading the pack, and all he wants to do now is finish strong and secure a league title.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation, because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And his kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start, because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 80 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This defense for the Colts, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Weber. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they are going to set up sharp at the 40-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football,
Doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Colts at 11-1 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Indy offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they nearly get the mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. McMillan. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Back to throw. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And he comes back with one complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll run on first down. McMillan, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Now they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 7 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great... It'll be a 1st First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
45 yards on the ground for him so far.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. McMillan. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Second and 9 now. High throw, but he makes the catch. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. McMillan calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. They get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really...
Up the middle they go. Joyner looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Allen looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration
that's settling in now, and it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a... Second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. McMillan, and some space here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll go with the option, coming right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Play action. Now it's Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Allen now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Allen to throw once more. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On 1st down, McMillan. 78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Colts, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. Then they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4.
She right got me.